teams, but also if we lose this, it is dangerous territory for Manchester United.
Mate.
Also, based on what we saw against Crystal Palace in the weekend, the absolute S show, it looks like the players need minutes more than they need resting.
Mate, they need more than minutes. They need slaps. That's what they need. They need slaps.
Yeah.
Fucking laps.
Yeah.
They need all sorts.
Flaps? Let us know in the comments what you think the team's going to be, because I wouldn't be surprised to see Mengi, and yet I wouldn't be surprised
Greenwood
to see...
got in trouble for trying to get flaps.
Yeah, he did, but it was a bad time, wasn't it? There's a time and a place.
There is a time and a place, and that's not Iceland when you're on international duty.
No.
Mason Greenwood.
No.
Should Mason Greenwood start today?
Assuming he's fit, I'd start him. I personally think we need to win. I mean, we obviously need to win this game, but I think we
personally think we should win.
No, but I think that the players need minutes more than they need a rest, or more than they need, someone like Dean Henderson and De Gea. We can see the rotation there because, like Solskjaer said before, goalies don't really get injured, or the fitness doesn't go up and down too much because they don't need to have the same fitness as an outfield player and that sharpness. But people like Bruno and Wan-Bissaka, I would expect to play, and Luke Shaw, and these people who haven't played much recently, who look sluggish and slow. I know Wan-Bissaka didn't play against Palace, but the rest of the squad just look terrible. I think they need minutes. I'm not, it'd be nice to see Garlo get some minutes, but I think Martial needs to look sharp.
I don't want to see Garlo get minutes, and I say that in a nice way. Say that to say this. I believe we need to play as many of those players that will start the game against Brighton on the weekend today, at least from the start, because we need some of those to get minutes. I want to see Dean Henderson in goal. I want to see Teddy Mengi. I want to see Mason Greenwood start. But those players that may be starting on the weekend, we need to see them today, because there's no match fitness, and we can almost use this as a pre-season game. If you look at the weekend, it wasn't just one player that didn't perform. It was most of them from back to front. Maguire, Lindelof, Paul Pogba, McTominay, Bruno, straight through to the top of the pitch. They all underperformed.
The only players
some more so than others.
Remotely sharp was, De Gea was giving the ball away a couple of times, but he made a couple of good saves. Maguire didn't look as bad as Lindelof, but that's all you can say in terms of a compliment. Everyone else was just completely either not in the game like Rashford, or sort of noticeably bad like Lindelof. It was really, really poor. So yeah, don't be surprised to see a strong team tonight. Someone like Mengi would be nice. Although I've noticed a pattern with Solskjaer. He's come out this week and spoke about how, sometimes players like Mengi, or he compared him to De Ligt, didn't he, at Ajax. Sometimes you come through at 18 and you just take the place of someone ahead of you. You prove yourself really good. Every time he's come and said that, often that player starts on the bench the next game. You're like, he did it with Greenwood toward the start of the season, where you think, oh, he's just bigged him up, he's going to start him, and then 3 days later he's on the bench. You're like, oh, he probably just said that to boost his confidence. So I'm not expecting Mengi to start, but if he does, it'd be great to see him from the start.
Now, while we're still waiting for the team news, someone's just mentioned Evra's rant. It's Madav Malik, actually, and he said it was banging. Now, I agreed with 90% of what Patrice Evra said. He slipped in some praise for the Glazers and stuff, which I weren't about at all. And I think that went largely unnoticed by a lot of Manchester United fans. That on one hand, Patrice Evra was saying, there's a lot of ex-players out there that are scared of not getting a job at Manchester United. But then on the other hand, he praised Avram Glazer and Ed Woodward in the hope of still getting a job at Man United. Now, I love the passion, and I'm glad that he came out, but he did miss a few points.
He did miss a few points. Let me just firstly go through the team news and we'll come back to
the team news is
out. Yeah, we've got Henderson making his first start for Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Williams, Maguire, the defence I predicted. We've also got Matic, Fred, Mata, Van der Beek, Lingard, and Igalo. That is the team I predicted, except Matic playing instead of, I think, Scott McTominay I put in
Henderson,
there.
okay.
We'll go through that again.
Yes! Eric Bailly!
Go through it again!
Oh, sorry. Henderson's in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Eric Bailly, the greatest centre-half in the whole wide world. Harry Maguire next to him. Brandon Williams playing. Matic, Fred, Mata, Van der Beek, Lingard, and Igalo. So it's looked like he's gone for almost the opposite 11, bar Harry Maguire, who starts every single game unless he's in a Greek jail cell somewhere.
Yes. Substitutes as well. Let's go through that. We've got Grant, Dallo, Mengi, Fernandes, Greenwood, James, Rashford. Noticeable absentees then, Martial and Pogba. The French connection, neither of them is gone. Martial is not here. The French connection not on the bench or in the starting lineup. Matic comes back in after not being in the squad at all.
Is it really not on the thing?
No, neither of them there. Matic comes back in, like I said, after not being there
Ollie out
at the weekend. But it's quite a strong squad, isn't it? It's a strong squad. Are you concerned slightly that if we're losing the game, we've got a lot of players on there who don't play many games for us, and it might take a minute for, we bring Greenwood on. We've got Rashford, and I suppose we've got Greenwood, Rashford, and Fernandes if we need to change things.
What I like about this is there seems to be some semblance of a defence that could possibly start on the weekend.
Yeah.
But I know we just said we want to see as many players that are going to start that game as possible. There actually is a nucleus of a team there. Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Williams could be your back four. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'd say it probably should be your back four. Matic and Fred, one of those could play in midfield.
Van der Beek as well.
Van der Beek, I was coming to that, Joe. Now, I don't think Mata or Lingard would start against Brighton, but you're getting them some fitness there. Maybe. Is Ollie putting them in the shop window? Who knows?
That's what I was suggesting the other day.
And Odion Igalo. Now, strange one for me. Maybe because Martial's been playing for France.
Yeah.
One
of the actual players who's had some minutes, hasn't he?
Hopefully it's not an injury. Yeah. Because that's something that we've overlooked here. It could possibly be an injury, but let me find out what's going on with Anthony Martial. I'll give him a bow if we can't find out what's going on.
You can see the team on the screen there. Let me go through the substitutes one more time. We've got Lee Grant, so no De Gea, no Romero either. We've got Dalot, Mengi, of course, who's been mentioned by Solskjaer a lot this week, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Dan James, and Marcus Rashford, all on the bench as well. So it is a strong bench. There's some options on there to bring on if United are struggling. Hopefully, we won't struggle. But this is a good team, isn't it? What are you expecting from this team, this Luton side?
I don't think it's a good team, to be honest.
You don't?
No.
I mean, they're a championship team. They've started the season very well.
Oh, you're on about Luton? I thought you meant I-11.
No,
yeah, Luton's a great team.
Easy to underestimate. I said
Luton beat Wayne Rooney's derby the other day.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful, that, isn't it? It's just Wayne Rooney's derby.
Well, it is, yeah, since Frank Lampard left.
Yeah, exactly. Unbelievable.
It's now Wayne Rooney's derby. But imagine they've beaten Wayne Rooney on the weekend.
Yeah.
Now you can go and beat his old club.
I know.
It'd be a great week for them.
It'd be a great week for them. And again, it's one of those teams where I said this in the preview. They seem like they should be like a League Two or a conference team because it's Luton, But they are a championship side who are doing well in the championship this season so far. Like, it's easy to lose to a team like this, and you get the ridicule. Yeah, I think they did. You get the ridicule like you've lost to Gillingham or someone like that. When actually you're playing against a good side.
It was like when Blackpool came to the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly.
That was great times, wasn't it?
It was.
Blackpool,
Giovanni.
Ian Holloway.
It was a Hull, wasn't it?
Giovanni was good, wasn't it?
Was it Hull? It was an orange
Hull,
kit.
yeah, it was Hull. Do you know who's a great player that, he's got a great name as well? Benito Carboni.
That is a great name.
Remember him?
Yeah.
He played for, was it Watford? He played for Villa and Watford? No, Bradford. Bradistan. Yeah, he played for Bradistan. That was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time. I've never been to Bradford.
Nah.
Have you?
I have, yeah.
Any good?
Yeah, I've been up that part of the world to go to like places like Batley and stuff like that more, but I have been Bradford.
Have you?
Yeah, great place. You watched East is East?
Yeah, what great film.
Great film. Best film ever.
One of my favourite films growing up. It's one of those films.
It's basically my childhood.
Is it? What, were you the kid in the Parker? Or were you
except I got my tickle tackle done when I was little.
Did you?
Not when I was a big boy.
Like 7 or 8, whatever it is.
Didn't want to go in there with a 9-inch ass and take half it off, do you?
No. Well, luckily you wouldn't have had to. Manchester United team again then. Let's run through it one more time. Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Williams, Matic, Fred, Maguire as well as in there.
Oh, God, I love this
Van
guy.
der Beek, Lingard and Igalo.
Mate, is there really no Anthony Martial?
No Anthony Martial.
I'm Googling the word Anthony Martial everywhere.
Anthony Martial, what has gone wrong?
Anthony Martial.
Where is Anthony Martial currently? What does it say?
Manchester United FC.
Well, he's not wrong. They're not wrong on there.
Why is Anthony Martial not playing today?
Let us know in the comments. Give us your score predictions, please.
I've got an explanation. Is this today? What's the date today?
That's from 27th of February. Read that like it's from today, you absolute...
All right, cool. Manchester United manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer explained that Anthony Martial has been left out of the squad for the visit of Club Bruges after not feeling right during training on Wednesday.
Right, this has gone off the rails.
So
Give us your score predictions.
What was the team again?
It's on the screen.
I can't see the screen.
Well, go on that.
Oh.
Sorry about this, everyone. We're going to be back for a watch-along as well in a few minutes, but we're going to go before...
Let's keep this rolling for a
minute. We are,
so
I'm saying. Before we go now, let's get your predictions in the comments. 2-0.
Yeah.
McCall will have a heart attack if Martial leaves.
Why would you go and suggest leaving?
Here's a question for you, Adam. Do you know throughout the career of young Anthony Martial, you've discussed the way he's been treated by the club. You've discussed and been disgusted
by the club.
by the way he's been treated by managers.
Mourinho.
You said the same about Van Gaal.
I didn't say the same about Van Gaal. Van Gaal was nice to him.
Very good. You defended him very well done. The way Mourinho treated Anthony Martial a couple of times, being shunned out to one side, these kinds of things. What would you do if he's got that number 9 spot, which is cemented last season? In a couple of years, United don't sign anyone, we don't improve. He demands a move away. How will you feel then? If he sees Manchester United,
it's time for me to pack my bags
and go to PSG or whatever,
and go to wherever he goes.
Okay.
Get a new mic.
You'll be like one of those LeBron fans who like the Lakers now because they just follow him.
Yeah, there's some people that did that with Mourinho, right? They support Spurs now, and
I don't know, probably.
That weird cult that's online. Every time you say something
about Jose,
like if you say,
you just say he's finished.
You say,
all the time,
I like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, or if you sing one line of "You are my Solskjaer," they will come after you.
Really?
They've occasionally got like a Mourinho avatar, like they get angry because Deleu's not playing at the minute.
Any Mourinho signings, they'll back him.
You know what's weird for them though is that Jose now wants to sign Jesse Lingard, and they hate Lingard but love Jose. What does that do to them?
That's got to be difficult, hasn't it?
That's a really weird situation, that, isn't it?
It's a weird situation.
It is, yeah.
1-1, 3-0, 2-1 United, 2-1 United. The results.
Jamie Stanley says Martial ain't as good as McCullough makes out. That's because he's better than I make out.
That's true.
That's good.
The results and the predicted scorelines aren't as optimistic as they were before the Palace game. That tells you how much that Palace game's taken the confidence out of people, doesn't it?
Absolutely fucked us, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
You're looking forward to seeing Van der Beek from the start?
Yeah, but he should have started the game against Palace.
Yeah, but that's not... Come on. Have a bit of optimism.
He should have. That was like the most stupid decision ever. Pogba. We know you've had this disease which, can fuck your lungs up and your brain and your heart and your head. Yeah, you had it last week. Yeah, just play 90 minutes of football.
Play anyway. Yeah. It was an interesting choice.
It's only your lungs.
Do you need lungs to play football?
I don't. I've got one. I can still do it. I've got a natural ability that some of these guys don't have.
That Paul Pogba doesn't have.
Yeah. Who's on the live stream later?
It's going to be me. It's going to be you. It's going to be Jay. It's going to be Alex.
Can you all message and tweet, rather, at Mr. Stephen Allison, at Stretford Paddock with the O?
Yeah. Padck.
What a fucking idiot. Whoever done that. And
too long. You can't have Stretford.
Tweet both of them with the hashtag, which is
#Paddock Matchday.
And then say, Steve, where are you prick?
Yeah.
So just say that. Or you can use whatever. Would that be an adjective? Is prick an adjective?
Prick is...
You are a prick?
No.
Yeah, you are.
I believe it's been used as a noun in that regard. Or maybe it's an adjective. It's a noun. Yeah, because a prick is a prick. I
did English language at
a noun.
College as well. I got an A-level in the bastard.
If he was an ugly prick, now there's an adjective.
Prick is a noun, says King Cantona.
It can be a verb as well. I've pricked my finger.
Oh, yeah, to prick someone.
Yes.
That's what she said. Giggity.
Someone says, lol, it's a noun. So...
Yeah.
We're idiots.
I mean, you don't need a brain to be a YouTuber, you know what I mean?
Well, I did say it was a noun.
You did.
So,
you did.
We've done all right.
Matter starts today.
Matter does start today, presumably off the left-hand side, or are we seeing Lingard off the left-hand side? I sort of thought we might see a fluid kind of three behind Igalo.
Tom G said prick is a state of being.
It is. It actually is, yeah. Yeah, it's like Zen.
Adam A's in Cape Town. I've been Cape Town.
Have you?
I think so. Did I go Cape Town? I went South Africa.
Oh.
Is Johannesburg? No, I went Cape Town and I went Johannesburg. Yeah, I went to both of them.
Was it good?
Just me and my mate Ryan Giggs.
For the World Cup?
How me and my mate Ryan Giggs, bruv.
Oh, sorry. So I know the date then.
Yeah, last year, me and Giggsy.
Okay, if you said last year, I wouldn't have asked if it was World Cup.
Went over there, watched some Champions League games with the people. You know, as stars like me and Giggsy have to, do that community outreach, and we did it. And it was great. We watched the PSG game together.
What, the PSG game?
The PSG
game. You watched
game.
the first leg with him, didn't
you?
No,
no, the winning leg.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he going mad?
Yeah, well, he was doing that. That's mad for
like FIFA 2006.
Yeah, remember when Ruud van Nistelrooy, that guy celebrated in front of him, and then Ruud scored a penalty and went like this in front. Do you remember that?
Yeah, just to show him.
That was great.
Right.
Don't tell me. Don't listen to him.
Why?
We run this show.
Yeah, but
we run this channel.
It's only fair that he gets to tell us what to do.
He's just one of those little nerds.
Come on. You're better than this.
Little gremlins.
Is gremlin an adjective? No, little is, though. We're going to be back for the watch-along, like I said, at 7:45, because it's a 8:15 kickoff. Anyone who's missing out, getting excited, thinking it's 8 o'clock.
Does Joe wear anything other than denim, someone said?
Yes, I do, yeah. I do. Yeah.
What?
I've got a sheep's wool vest that I wear around the house.
Ooh.
It works because it's very fashionable, and it works as an exfoliant.
When was it last fashionable?
Huh? Oh, Middle Ages. Yeah, couple thousand years ago.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, let's talk about the watch along, which is coming at 7:45.
That's going to be fun. Have we got the pre-match show on the watch along?
We've got a pre-match show on the watch along.
Who's doing the predictions?
We've got loads of people in for the predictions, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got John Shin for one. We've got who else?
John Shin rambling on for days with a clipboard and everything, I imagine.
Yeah. We've got Tate's team talk as well. He's going to be addressing the players.
Tate is team talk.
Taters. That's all we've got.
That's a bit.
Loads of stuff.
Are you saying that because he's Irish?
No, I'm saying that because that was his nickname at school, and he told us that on a watch along.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us for the team news. Just quickly flash up the team again one more time before we go. For those who haven't seen it.
Go on, flash us.
There is Manchester United's team tonight. We've got
Cheeky
Henderson,
flash.
Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Bailly, Williams, Fred, Matic, Lingard, Mata, Van der Beek, and Igalo coming up at 8:15. Tedamengi is on the bench.
Anthony Marshall's not though, so we might cancel the watch along, but come back later to find out.
Yeah. Right, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.